Tonight, from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, it's Thursday.
Kicker Graham Gano set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. Fields it right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Play fake. Garoppolo. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harris. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. First carry for Najee Harris. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. The throw for Claypool is intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. There's Garoppolo to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Complete. It's Johnson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing now is Garoppolo. It's brought in by Harris. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. On first down, Garoppolo. He gets it complete to Harris. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards that time to push him up first and goal. Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at second and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
The way this game is going, the way that they possess the ball on the other side of the field, you go 3 and out here, you might not see the ball again until the second quarter.
Slings this deep from McLaurin, and it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. 7-7, our score after 1. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. On into the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll toss to Harris. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Garoppolo. Middle of the field. He finds Pascal. And, a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Zach Pascal, 49 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. 3 yards remain for second down. Up the middle with Barkley. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down. Again, it's Barkley. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll set up to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Steps away to his left. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Pass interference, DJ.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up second down. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Back to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, he's a high draft pick, so maybe a bit of a mulligan, but you never want to throw a preseason interception, especially as a rookie.
No, but this is the time to do it, right? Let's get the kinks out. He's still got to learn how to read coverages, still has to learn the entire offense, has to see how he fits with the players around him. But bottom line is what you said right in the beginning. He's a high draft pick. They want him on the field sooner rather than later, so let's keep giving him some reps and seeing what they have.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7.
Good strong throw and catch right there, and so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle.
That coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get... Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Brandon Williams there on the pass rush. Give him the sack. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And this one caught by Max Williams. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
They'll throw now on the final play. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think...
Oh, it floated on him, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Slide for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start on the ground with Breida. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Yeah, this will be a Giants first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
He's going to look deep for more. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A run between the tackles with Breida. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Throwing, Jones. And he fires one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Now Pickett. Well, this is caught by Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Pickett now on first down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. On first down, here's Breida. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Breida, they'll go up the middle, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now Jones out to his left. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Daniel Jones taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Gano the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, he picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now they set up a screen for McFarland. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
McKenzie now to return it. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. And nearly another interception. Well, it would have been his 3rd of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on. On the handoff, this is Breida. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 67 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run again with Breida. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44. And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. On the delay, here's Breida. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect him to call.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Matt Breida, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. They're going to try and run for it. And he is in for the 2. Well, they had guts to go for that, and they got it. Now, if you're the defense, you feel some major pressure, don't you?
Well, they put it on you, haven't they? They've told you that you are the unit they believe in. We'll find out now if they can make it hold up. But, boy, just going for it in that spot.
I know, right?
Amazing.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around there at the 24. So a field goal on this drive could settle things. Remember, no overtime in the preseason, though a tie now seems hardly likely. Finds White, and he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Pickett. That's going to be caught. It's Austin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Meanwhile, Pickett's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Pickett to throw. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Here's Pickett. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Pickett. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew,